Hi, thank you for watching the Accufile program overview specifically for accounting and audit firms. Let me explain what the software is all about and how it works. Accufile facilitates an online portfolio for all your clients on a cloud platform. On the portfolio you can load documents which can be accessed by the client. This can be seen as a client's file held by the accounting firm, but with the difference that the client has access to it. The client, on the other hand, can also upload files which can include things like supporting documents and permanent information. This portal can be accessed by your clients from your website as a customer zone. This looks very professional, or with a link which is mailed to them. The system then uses files uploaded to track what work has been done and what is still outstanding, therefore acting as a superb practice management tool for the reason that you can track what has been done and not what have to be done, like some of the other practice management systems. There is a huge difference in what the reporting is based on. The communication infrastructure also enables you to constantly be in touch with your clients without actually emailing or phoning them. Once a file is uploaded to a client portfolio, the system sends an email to the client informing him with instructions on what is required from him. For example, when a VAT 201 is loaded to the client's portfolio, he will receive an email instructing him how to make a payment to SARS. For the accountant, that also reduces the risk of non-compliance, and logs are kept which keep the track record of emails sent and files that has been received by the client. This limits complaints from the client of not being informed. The system generates a whole lot of reports, and we can quickly go to have a glimpse of them and how they work. On the login screen, your company logo will appear on the left, and you and your staff will log in at the same place as the clients. Staff will have different rights as partners, allowing different screen layouts. The first thing that catches the eye is this button here that says Sync Clients. Syncing happens automatically after hours, and the system will sync with Sage 1, Pastel Accounting and eFile, bringing over client information. By syncing with the different databases, you will now have one central database to work with, and you can manage various tax submissions, CIPC, company secretarial documents, SARS notices, provisional tax systems. Accufiles include a superb time tracker with timers that will help you to manage time spent and work in progress control, a debt manager with automatically send payment reminders to your clients, and easy to use client relations tools. All this in a cloud software which can be accessed from any computer. Setup is easy to understand, and most firms go through a cleanup phase. To do this, you have to click on the new client take on option, which allows you to delete old clients and set services for active clients. Delete functions can always be reinstated. So if you accidentally have deleted a client, you can always just reinstate it. Not a problem. Here you must select the partner, customer, entity, and the category there, and specify what services you deliver to the client and which staff member is performing that task. Easily inform clients that you are implementing and testing the system by sending them an introduction letter, and new clients can also receive a welcome letter which you can alter according to your own preferences. Linking clients to your eFile can also be done here. The system will look through the eFile database to find possible matches, and you can then select the profile it must be linked to. Linking with eFile will bring over tax numbers, registration and ID numbers, and will also present you with reports that will help you to identify if all taxes are ticked and set up in Accufile, or else if the taxes must be removed in eFile or deregistered. Also specify the admin person responsible to get the additional data updated, which can be done at a later stage. You can now upload the first files to this client by selecting one of the three options. Alternatively, files can be uploaded at a later stage. One option is to have a standard set of files you wish all clients must be issued with and preloads that file. As soon as you upload the first file to a client, he or she will receive the computer generator login detail. The next phase will be to update a client's details. This is not compulsory for you to start using the system, but it will get you quickly to the point where you can start managing certain services. To help you with the update, you can use a bulk update function, which is in Setup and Edit tab. Here you can get lists of all entities due for CIPC and you can update them easily. Same with financial statements due dates, VAT settings per client, etc. You will see here that some data like addresses have been pulled through from Pastel or Sage. All other updates takes place here, and also setting for the specific client. For example, if he or she is registered for VAT, you need to set the reporting sequence to even or uneven. Also CIPC, dates, EMP, financial statements, planning months, etc. To upload files to client files is quick and easy. You click on the icon, choose your client and click on upload. Click on the add files, select the file you wish to load. For example, I have chosen to load a VAT file for this client. And then I have to choose the category. Say this was for June 2015. I select that category and upload. The client will receive an email informing him that the file has been uploaded, and instructional email informing him or her how to pay the outstanding monies over to SARS. You can also see here that 5 files can be uploaded simultaneously, and you can choose not to send an email to the client if you wish to. The system uses this information to produce high risk and other reports. Let's have a quick look at them. VAT not loaded current month will tell you exactly the VAT that is still outstanding. This report needs to be clean, then you know all are done and clients are informed. You will have the same for EMP 201, UI7, EMP 501 and CIPC returns, showing you what is still outstanding. Other reports includes the management reports. Here you can plan what you wish to do for what client in what month and by who. It uses the initial of the applicable staff member and displays it in the month he needs to do the financials. This is very useful planning tool and are presented for audits and independent reviews as well. Accufile have other fantastic modules that you can use in your practice. The first one is a time tracker. Have you ever been interrupted with a phone call or a client walking in your office? Yes, this happens all the time, and the end result is that at the end of the day, you can only report on a few hours billed. With this unique timer, you can lock incidental time with a quick description and choosing the applicable client. Quick and easy, and specifically programmed for accountants and auditors. Then you can also create a project, for example, financial statements, prestige plumbing. I'm just going to put there in prestige plumbing as an example. Choose the staff who will be working on the project. And then also what task they will perform. Staff rates can be entered as defaults, but also overwritten here. Enter budgeted hours here, which will give staff an indication on the time they must try to keep. By creating the project, staff are informed that they are allocated to the project and they can start locking hours. Staff can use multiple timers or else manually lock time at the end of a day. Accufile does not limit the amount of users, and all staff can access this function with different user levels. Reports will show users time booked for the day as well as total for a specific project. Partners will have work in progress reports and productivity reports. Second module I wanted to show you is a debt manager. Now, because accounting and audit firms deliver services from which payment for the services occur at a later period, debtors are just part of reality and must be managed. To assist firms in this regard, a debt manager system is developed and it is working brilliantly. It is based on agreements with promise to pay dates. These are then monitored, emailed to the client and the partners, and friendly reminders are automatically sent to the clients a day before payment is due. It keeps history of communication, which can be used as proof in legal actions. The debtor administrator can also mark a client as attention to partner with specific notes for the attention of the partner based on the communication with the client. Accufile pulls the debtor's age analysis directly from Sage 1, and syncing occurs in early hours, meaning the debt administrator will always work with up-to-date data. Other useful modules include the sales analysis report. Sales are pulled directly from Sage, and then you can set it to display the invoice summary per analysis code. What is clever is that you can allocate who must see what, meaning that a staff member can be set to only view invoices allocated to him. Very useful if you use or thinking to use the Sage sales analysis codes in your sales. Then there's a tax module. Under the tax and processing, we have the answer to the age-old problem of getting provisional taxes done quickly and easily. It works in 3 steps. An allocated staff member print the provisional tax print sheet, which lists all the provisional tax payers. He or she then logs into eFile, and they collect the basic information to do the provisional tax. This includes the basic amount, page you earn already credited, medicals, etc. This is then captured on the Accufile system, and once done, the partner easily review and change the figure on the fly with a built-in tax calculator. Once done, you have the option to send out an automated letter to all provisional clients with each figure separately displayed. After that, the staff member receives a neatly presented list with all the figures listed to complete and submitted on eFile. There's also an area where you can specify what the fee must be, because that might differ from client to client when doing provisional taxes. Our client relation tools include bulk or individual emails and file uploads to all or specific client groups. For example, you can email all your estate agents or all clients that is registered for VAT. Easy, quickly, and it tells you how it progresses while sending the emails. Right, I wanted to invite you to email us for a free online demonstration. We use TeamViewer to do this. It takes about 40 minutes to do the demo, and then we can also there answer more detailed questions. I can also tell you that the installation and the training on the system is done online, and it's keeping the cost affordable. And yeah, so really please do email us. You can send us an email at support@accufile.co.za, and we promise to get back to you. Thank you very much for watching.